Lesson 3, we are going to be looking at how exactly you can start your own AI-powered fundraising campaign. And I like to call it AI-powered because every tool we're going to be using for this fundraising campaign, this digital fundraising campaign, is going to be an AI tool. And it's very easy. I've already mentioned some of the tools already. Very first thing is to have your um, campaign design. So, what's the campaign design? What's the campaign message? What's the goal? What's the objective? And then you have to set up the digital fundraising campaign itself, which I'll be using Box for this. And then you need to create the images or the designs. For the designs, I will use Canva. For the images, I would use Leonardo AI. And then if I want to create a video out of it, I can also use Kling and Leonardo just the same way I showed you when you were doing this. And so I think something very important I forgot to mention in the course of this is there is something called GPTs. Right here on the left, you would see Explore GPTs. ChatGPT has like a GPT library for different use cases, depending on what exactly you want to use it for. You have access to all of that. So you can just come to Explore GPTs and you can search for whatever GPT it is you want, and you will get access to that. And so I put in a very simple prompt for my campaign design. Design a digital fundraising campaign for a sickle cell tech training project. And this GPT mentioned, ask me a few questions. Once I provide these questions, because it is not yet specific, if I was much more specific, it would have been able to respond to me. However, when I answer these questions, it's going to give me more answers, a fully customized campaign design blueprint. However, it has given me something I can already use. And you can see it gave me a campaign concept very short. It gave me the timeline and how I'm going to go about the different activities. It gave me the key components, the digital channel strategy. It gave me the core messaging pillars, which is very important for every campaign you carry out. It gave me the digital tools that I would be using. You see Box is here, Give Butter is also here. And then he mentioned engagement and incentives, content ideas, and all of that. So I have my campaign design set up. Imagine I want to create a video to launch this campaign. We're simply going to follow that same process. If you remember, I used this prompt before when I asked it to create a video. We're going to use that same process, that same system to do that. And then when you have created the images, the videos, just using the same style, I would come to Canva and use Canva AI to create my landing page or my design. So in the content vault, you have access to graphic design templates that you can use for your organization as much as you want. However, you can also come to Canva using the Canva AI feature to get designs ready for your campaign. And so I want to create a website. I'm going to come back to this section, and I'm just going to get the code for live tech sickle cell for warriors, and I'm going to get just that information, enough information for me to use. And I would say create a landing page for my campaign, for my NGOs campaign, code for life, tech skills, blah, blah, blah. And I say the aim is to raise $5,000 to provide. I'm going to remove these boxes. Sometimes it gets confused to raise this, 200 individuals, blah, 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 blah. Include button to include a button to donate and a few stories of warriors we have trained before in the program. And not just stories, a few success stories of warriors we have trained before in the program. And I'm going to cancel this so it doesn't, yeah. So I'm putting it as code for me. And then I would say make the design user friendly, vibrant, and have elements elements of tech and cells as background. Use bright colors and bold text for the headlines. And yeah. And so this is the information I'm going to give it. And so you see, it has started creating the landing page for me. It's coding it actually right here, and it has 21 lines of code right now, 25 lines, and it will just keep going until it is done. Sometimes it can create as much as 200 lines of code, depending on what exactly it's doing. So you don't have to think about having to code your website or code some certain things again. Canva AI can do this for you, and you have access to it as a nonprofit for free. So I pay for Canva teams because I have an agency and I work with a lot of people. So my team members have access to my Canva account and I have to pay for it yearly. But you as a nonprofit, you don't have to do that. So we're going to wait for it again until it's done coding, and then we'll see what the final output is. And as usual, you can always edit and customize what exactly it has given to you to suit what exactly you want for your organization. So let's see what it does, what it comes up with as a final output. Well, as you can see, we are done. It wrote actually 568 lines of code, and it took me about 20 minutes for this to get done, but I had to stop recording and start recording again, so we don't take that much time. But this is what it looks like. And it looks really amazing, right? This is so beautiful. This is the landing page for the campaign. It coded this using Canva, and it has the success stories. It takes us there. Donate now. It takes us there. Impact. It takes us there. About super super sweet. And if I want to use this landing page, all I have to do is click on use in a design. It's going to bring it to Canva websites for me. And then you can see I can just scroll down by the edge. All I have to do is just publish it as a website. However, Canva would always give you their own domain. So if you want this to be on a live domain, all you have to do is just go and get one free domain somewhere. And it's quite interactive. You can see very easy to use. I'm just going to publish it now. So you would see what it looks like. Let me stop this movement. I don't know why it's following me everywhere. Yes. Oh boy. And I'm going to click on publish. When I go to publish, it will ask me to choose a URL, and I can just reconnect my own domain when I'm ready, but I want to show you what it has done for us. And the landing page is ready, right? It's preparing the design. I'm just going to visit the website so you can see what it looks like. And this is the website. It is live. It is fully live and active. Let's see what it looks like. So when you publish it, you see what it looks like. You can easily just go to edit based off on how you want it to be. I don't have any edits to make. Really beautiful. This was created using Canva code. And you see, you don't have any excuse when it comes to creating a campaign for your organization. Like I said before, all you would be doing is using these different things that I just mentioned, create your AI-powered fundraising campaign. I even forgot to talk about the content. Remember, when you want to create the content, same system that we used before. So I will add ChatGPT for campaign design and content, because you need content to also promote your campaign. And there you have it, your AI-powered fundraising campaign, already set, ready, looking beautiful, sitting pretty, ready to be put out there in the world. No coding, just AI doing the coding for you, and is easy, good to go.